From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. Tim Money will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, the victory yesterday was nice, but it's not going to erase what came before it. These guys just have not played too many good all-around games of baseball recently, and it's definitely reflected in the standings.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good...
Ryan Rua will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Miley sets 1-1 on its way down the third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Leading off the inning, Tim Money, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. In under the hands with the fastball, it's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, just a 2-seam fastball. You'll see the movement here. It works back toward the inside corner, and he picks up strikeout number 3 so far.
Stepping in, Eric Costa. He singled his last time up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's safe. Boy, and with 2 away, that pitcher's probably 3/4 of the way back into the dugout, but then, not so fast. He's going to have to come back and do some more work now.
Tim Money will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Number 44, Anthony.
Now to the plate, Tim Money. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Tim Money.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
First baseman, number 44.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ballgame. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Third baseman, number 15.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Now pitching for the Rangers, number 39.
Kyle Seager will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Justin Ruggiano gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole. And
so stepping in, number 1, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
Swing and a little tapper. Goes to third with it, and they will get to force it third, and that's that. Rangers forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Rangers 4 and the Mariners 2. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to... Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this 4-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, Matt, this team
Tim Money steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Mike Napoli has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam. And the Yonder Alonso will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Paxton's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. To first. It's there. He got him.
Wow. Made it look easy.
Tim Money will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And Eric, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, and Lawrence is a good umpire. I've seen him get some stares from lefty hitters before on pitches away, but maybe only a handful of times.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Mariners are on top, 3-0. Tim Money is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a diving effort there at 3rd. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Nelson Cruz steps in. He scored after reaching on a single. Towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Well, that's just good execution right there. Pitcher slide steps. That makes it easier and quicker for the catcher to handle.
Tim Money steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson.
Into the box now, Tim Money. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Well, at least he was able to make contact, and that's better than most of his teammates can say up to this point. They've been whipping left and right.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Bourne. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready to start the ninth as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL West, the Seattle Mariners combined to give up just 5 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-1. Heading into today, the Mariners sit in second place in the American League West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. The Rangers are 4th in the division. They're 13.5 out of first place. Darryl Stapleton grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Tigers disposed of the Angels 4-2. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. At the moment, the Tigers are leading the Central Division. They have a 4.5 game cushion. The Angels are atop the American League West. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Oakland Athletics earned the 3-game series sweep as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 2-1. Looking at the standings, the Astros are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The A's are second in the division, 6.5 games back. The Orioles combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-3. Right now, the Yankees sit in second place in the American League East Division, 8 games out of first. The Orioles are 4th in the division, 16 games out of first. The San Diego Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. Heading into today, the Rays are in 3rd place in the AL East. They trail by 8.5 games. The Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Blue Jays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 1-0. As of today, the Red Sox sit in first place in the American League East Division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. The Blue Jays are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 6-3. Looking at the standings, the White Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 10.5 back. The Indians are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Minnesota Twins completed a 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-1. Right now, the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. The Royals are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Miami Marlins put together 10 hits total as they bested the visiting Nats 5-4.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this 3-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Tim Money will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come.
Tim Money.
Richards comes set. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Gerardo Parra is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The batter, number 34.
And this is just a great job of protecting him. You can see this pitch is down. It's away. It's a borderline strike if it's in the strike.
Mike Trout strides in here. He scored a run after doubling to get on base in his first at-bat.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Miley sets. Here's the 1-2. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Just amazing what this guy's done with the bat this year. I mean, even when he's in a two-strike hole, he still finds a way to come through.
Tim Money digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Tim Money.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there, strike one. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Now a drive that'll carry over the head of Ibar into left center, a base hit.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Nelson Cruz in now, hopped out in his first trip. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And the throw by Hamilton comes in too late. He's in there at third base.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good 2-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on it.
Eric Ibar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Tim Money steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. Gibson gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job. Pitch recognition right there.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 4 full. Seattle leads this one 5. Tim Money ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Gibson comes set. First pitch on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball.
Well, that might be a case where he was crossed up behind the plate. Well, fortunately for them, there's already 2 outs, so that extra 90 feet probably doesn't mean a whole lot.
Very high, 2-1.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Leave one. So a big moment here, and standing in, Josh Rutledge. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Yeah, you know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Oh, he makes the throw. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
3 thumbs. Striding into the box, Gerardo Parra. He singled his last time up. On the ground, softly towards second. Money. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
And here's a look at the numbers from the last time he took the hill, and hey.
So coming to the plate, Tim Money, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
The best thing you can do right here is just keep it simple. Look for something to hit and think middle of the diamond.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
1-2, here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Corey Spangenberg digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Here's a high pop-up. Napoli is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Tim Money comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front of it, strike 1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And And he struck him out again. So that's well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading.